We're talking about the top 5 mortgage myths that are out there. We're going to talk about what the myths are and then what the reality is. My name is Darin Hunter. Myth number 1, a 20% down payment is always required. That's absolutely not true. While 20% down payment can help you avoid paying private mortgage insurance, there are many loan programs that allow for a smaller down payment. Some even offer 0% down for certain buyers. We can certainly help you determine what's going to be the best option for you. Some of the zero down payment options are if you're a veteran, active military, you may qualify for a VA home. If you're in certain areas around the country, you may qualify for USDA, and both those loan products do not require a down payment at all. And there's plenty of down payment options out there to help you qualify for a mortgage with less than 20% down. Myth number 2, the lowest interest rate is always the best deal. Well, in a lot of people's minds, that is true. While interest rates can certainly save you money over the life of the loan, it's super important to also consider the other costs involved, like closing costs, discount fees, processing fees, underwriting fees. Sometimes taking a higher interest rate actually may be a better overall deal, and we can certainly help you determine that. I've seen plenty of loan estimates come out where my borrowers were told that they have a much lower rate, but yet they end up paying several points in discount. So not necessarily always the best option to take the lowest interest rate, but certainly do your due diligence. Myth number 3, you need perfect credit to get a mortgage. That is absolutely not the case. While a high credit score can help you get a better mortgage interest rate, it's not the only factor lenders consider. Your debt to income ratio, the size of your down payment also play a huge role in your approval. We've got plenty of cases where borrowers were in the 500s and they were able to obtain financing to purchase a home when that was first time and seasoned buyers. So just because you have a credit score under 700, under 680, under 660, whatever the case may be, and if you're interested in buying a house and becoming a homeowner and not renting, it is absolutely worth talking to a specialist, talking to an advisor, and determining whether or not you will qualify no matter what your credit score is. Myth number 4, you can't buy a home if you have student loan debt. I don't even know why that's a myth. Having student loan debt does not automatically disqualify you for getting a mortgage. Lenders look at your debt to income ratio, so if you have a steady income and can manage your existing debt along with a mortgage payment, you may still qualify. In fact, over the last several years, we've seen all kinds of changes on how student loan debt is calculated into your debt to income ratio. So, the powers that be, understand that student loan debt is a very real thing and have made it to where you can qualify with student loan debt, whether your loans are in deferment, you're in some sort of income-based repayment plan. Just because you have student loan debt absolutely does not mean that you cannot qualify for a mortgage. Myth number 5, refinancing is always a good idea when interest rates drop. I also hear, all the time, if I'm saving 1% or 2%, that's the only way I'm going to refinance. Well, there is no dead set rule. While refinancing can potentially save you money, it's important to consider the costs of the refinancing and how long you plan to stay in your home. If your costs outweigh the savings of your plan to move in a few years, refinancing may not make financial sense. Listen, the things about plans is they change. I've seen plenty of cases where borrowers have refinanced and have had to move, whether it's a change of job, a life change, things happen. So it's important that we make an educated financial decision. We're going to weigh the options and determine what's going to make the most sense. Is it worth incurring those costs to refinance? And ultimately, that's a decision that you are going to make, but I can certainly help you with your decision with some of the tools that we offer. That concludes our 5 myths, mortgage myths. And if you have any questions, any concerns, please do me a favor, comment below. Tell me some of the other myths that you have, and I'm happy to respond to those. Thanks so much. Have a great day.